Hello, my name is Damon Rocha, and this is my massive multiplayer online server. So this server runs on multiple threads, so that way if there's lots of requests being sent in from various users across the world, it can handle a decent amount at the same time, so we don't see a lot of lag in gameplay. It allows for 6 different types of messages at this time to be sent to the server, which will be handled currently. Let's start with the login message type. So all that's required for these is the player ID, the data, and then the message type. So we're going to send a login message, and currently all this does is go to the server, goes through the data and looks for the message type, the data, and the player ID, and then sends back the successful response of, here, this player's logged in, and here's the data you sent in. We also have a chat. And currently this is mocked out, but the next version of this server would be to handle these datas per the message type. So instead of the server just taking in the data, finding the type of message type, and then returning the response based off of the message type, it would also change up the data that it would be returning. So currently it just finds the player's ID, finds the data, finds the message type, and then returns the this string, or this message. Another type that we have is, so these are the 2 player messages, which are chat and login. Eventually I want to add like a log out, inventory, level up, or something like that. But then we also have actions. So for here, trade, and we'd say like, I want to trade a hat. Oh, let's say golden hat actually. And this is still the same player. So this is an action. It gives you the time that it happened for the messages that require some type of timestamp. And it just says, we did a trade, and here's the data you sent in. And then again, another one we have is attack. And let's say we're going to damaged player, still attack the same guy, and we'll say the attack type is swipe. Alright, so here we get this response of do attack, damaged player, attack swipe, and then here's it again on the server side. And then lastly, for any other message type that is not supported yet, we do this. So let's just do unsupported. There is slight handling of this at the time, so we'll just say here's the timestamp. We're not going to do anything because it's an invalid message type, and this actually just any message type that isn't of the last couple that I showed, which was the login, chat, trade, and attack. It's going to jump to a none message type and return that. So again, right here, do none, invalid message type, try again. And that is it for the MMO server. So far, this is in its early stages. I have a lot more to add to it before we get this to a ready for the client to use. But currently, we're in a good MVP 1 to give a showcase of the functionalities built in so far, and a lot of this is a good structure to move on from here's our proof of concept, now let's go through and actually implement the login and get put people in a database or pull from a database. Let's go do the trade, and we're going to get these 2 people and save their information and make sure that they switch. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.